Yes, everyone, over here is the Mercedes GLS, and it just recently saw a gorgeous facelift. It looks far more attractive than ever. The front design, just look at this front design for a moment. It looks beautiful, everybody. I like it. Now, when you look at the way the headlights are positioned and then this horizontal grille, it kind of reminds me of what Mercedes did with the Mercedes Sprinter. When it comes to the Mercedes brand, Mercedes was born from limousines and trucks and buses as well. Basically anything that had a big diesel engine in them. So it comes as no surprise that for this Mercedes GLS, Mercedes shines the most. This Mercedes GLS costs 135,000 euros. Is it good value for money or not? We're gonna find out in a moment, everyone. Let's get on with this review right now. You get a 360-degree parking camera, and you also get parking sensors at the front and at the rear. Oh, and by the way, this Mercedes GLS has the AMG kit to it, and that's evident with the proud bumpers you get. I'm not sure I'd want to have a Mercedes GLS with this kind of wheel, guys. Real air vents right here, everyone. Good news and bad news. The good news is there's no fake air vent right here, but the bad news is you get a fake exhaust right here. For the rear design, thank goodness Mercedes did not adopt continuous rear lights, but they do have some continuous chrome right here. Here it looks very evolutionary. In fact, this area right here reminds me of the Mercedes Viano a bit and the Mercedes GL, the first generation. Now you all will be glad to know that this Mercedes GLS is indeed a 7-seater, everyone. Now it is time to check out the interior of the Mercedes GLS, everyone. All right, so I absolutely love the presentation of the Mercedes GLS, especially this facelift version. Thank goodness Mercedes didn't include a massive tablet for the center, because those massive tablets of Mercedes are driving me crazy. Oh, but I just love this tradition. You guys get a mouse pad right here to control the infotainment system. This side you get an air vent, but for some reason here all you get is just grills that don't have a purpose at all. Instead you get air vents right here. They look beautiful, nicely decorated. Okay. Now, when it comes to the steering adjustment, it is electric, which is good. And you get electric steering adjustments nicely detailed right here. Heated and ventilated front seats. This is just great. And you get a nice panoramic sunroof, but I already see something wrong. I don't get any glasses holder, everyone. And you even get an adjustable suspension right here. That's great. Now, central console storage is good. Now central console storage is good. It's rather deep. You get a charging port in there. You get 2 cup holders that are quite adjustable, very flexible, and you can even choose to cool them if needed. Wow, that's great. I'm very impressed. And if you don't need this, you get a beautiful trim right here. This is very nicely, this is well equipped, I'd say. The controls are easy to use, but the controls right here are mostly for your climate control. Great. Door bin is quite spacious, actually. Well, it's short, but it's decent as it has to be. And then you get the lighting controls right here and your parking brake right there. Now, I know Mercedes has a thing for putting parking brakes at this side. They've had this with the Vito as well, but the steering wheel suffers the exact same problem as other Mercedes vehicles with the AMG kit. It's really thick to hold on to. And otherwise, it's nicely sized, because the steering wheel in the Range Rover is a bit bigger for some reason. But for this SUV, the steering wheel is nicely sized, but then the pallets are very small. I can only reach them from here. I cannot reach them from underneath. When it comes to the window buttons, I feel like Mercedes did a brilliant job with this. Like, I like the details they have employed. And thank goodness they don't have the EQ style doors, because the EQ style doors are a bit of selective taste, but this is conventional and I like it. Leather wrapped. Just there's hard plastic underneath and there's hard plastic onto the door area. We're gonna check out the back seats of the Mercedes GLS, everyone. So first thing first, I'd like to point out is that the seats are in such a position that it's almost as if you're lying down. It's great. I get a lot of leg room, a lot of knee room, and there's no doubt that my headroom is excellent because of the boxy shape of the bodywork of the Mercedes GLS. And you get a coat hook right here, beacon of hope lighting, and a long handle right here to help myself climb in. Air vents on the B-pillar, air vents above, everyone. And then also you get electric seating adjustments right here for the back seat with heated seats. That's great. Although the door bin is selective. Well, I mean, it could be longer, but it's just detailed climate control for the rear seats, everyone. That's great, actually. And the charging port down there. Here's my conclusion of the Mercedes GLS, everyone. For a price of 135,000 euros, I think that this Mercedes GLS is great value for money if you have a big family and you need something in the premium segment. This is one of the best SUVs out there. However, it is also of selective taste because not every family car is going to be everyone's dream car, everybody. It's like a minivan. Would a minivan really be your dream car? You all be the judge. This is every family's dream car because it's premium, it looks interesting, and it looks far more serious business than ever thanks to those beautiful Mercedes grills. There's one thing I have to warn you about. This Mercedes GLS is a little bit too big that it can be a bit unwieldy.